Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia, weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds for this lightweight contest. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. And he'll be facing Terence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, tipping the scales at the 135-pound limit, and he's got a reach of 188 centimeters.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first, it's King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV. Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start round one. Fantastic punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Good counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Catch and shoot. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight and counter punches smart.
A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. Swing and a miss with that jab. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Talk about Garcia in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
What are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him...
3 shots. Keep smart. So just keep coming on the end of his jab.
Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Hold up. Don't be looking there for 1 shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take it.
Go out there and win this next round.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out.
You're smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shot.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You don't want to trade shots. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. A perfect counter lands. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. There's a counter shot. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Get out there and slap.
Just stay focused. Don't get him back into the fight.
Listen, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
You had everything to the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Gav, and breathe while he's stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes.
1-2 straights down the middle. can't miss it. Great work, Steve.
And get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
And for one shot at a time, set him up, but you'll take him out.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back.
There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside post-round.
Catch and shoot. Exchange punches. It's bombs away. That counter punch caught him clean. How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
How about that time counter shot? That left hook misses. How about that time counter shot? He parries that left jab away. Missing with the hook. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now we let him back into the fight again. That's his round.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him...
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick on him.
the end of the jab, you're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Right, let's go out there.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Don't be looking...
Take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Absolutely shattered. He's
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Insane action. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round. Hold it right there. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. That hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Switch what you're doing, the gaps are up here, and they'll start tying up.
Good in the round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's...
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
And put it back on him this round. I need you to feel...
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
Back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the...
The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this...
Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They block the hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen some...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And it appears they win. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Terence CrawFord just got rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Out Garcia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Stick him on the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace. And
Beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just fair.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Right. Let's go out there, get your boxer
Looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to
take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you...
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and think.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just...
No, we can't listen. Great work. Stay focused.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
It's only one round that you've lost.
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Don't forget the jab.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Stamina is off the charts. This is with the right uppercut. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. themselves out here. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You're switching on, kid. You were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your...
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
way. Think about the defence on the end of what you do. Good work. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it.
Just everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
That's it. Figure you out. Great work. Just stay focused.
Guy, you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Look out, man. You need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. They exchange punches. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crust. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.